Hello, welcome to Super Storytime Live. I'm Super Jane Smith, and I'm so glad you're here because we have a really fun Halloween-themed story time today. The first book we're going to hear is It's Halloween, Chloe Zoe by me. And then we're going to have our rock star guest, Lowen, join us, and we are going to get her in. All right, she's requested. I'm going to try again. All right, I'm accepting. Let's get Lauren in here. We're on our way. Hey, Vanya. Oh, yay! We got Lauren!
Yay! This worked.
Excellent. Excellent.
I've never done this before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not even just like watching someone. So I was like, I really hope I know how I'm doing this. Like,
oh my gosh. Well, you did amazing. You got in the chat. I say some people have a really hard time getting in the live. So awesome. Well, welcome to Super Storytime Live. And I've got our awesome guest today, Lowen. She is a rock star illustrator, and we are going to be sharing some fun Halloween books. I've got It's Halloween, Chloe Zoe, and she has her super cute board book, The Wheels on the Costume. Yes! Awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about your book.
yes. Okay. So it's The Wheels on the Costume, and I'm also doing this with one hand. So
That's okay.
Bear
That's
with
okay.
me. Yeah, it's out. Simon & Schuster. It came out last year. It is by Cindy Jin, and shout out to Brittany Fetcho, who was the designer, and this book wouldn't exist without her skills. But it's a wonderful, all-inclusive book that deals with brilliant Halloween costumes made for those people in wheelchairs.
Yes.
And I had so much fun researching this book because if you look at a Google search and look up, just like costume, wheelchair, or even like cosplay, the things people do for, for these kids who are in wheelchairs for Halloween, it's brilliant. And the parents of the communities that come around, some of them actually inspired pages in the book in certain costumes.
Yes, I love that.
Yes, but I've seen it all. And so if you look it up, you'll see everything from people. Someone made like a little girl, Jasmine, on the flying carpet, and they have like the Batmobile. It's crazy. So it was a lot of fun. And so it's a book, and if you can kind of see it, the wheels even turn. So it's a book that when we flip through it, you'll see like the wheels kind of stay with each costume.
Oh, that's cool. That's like a great novelty element. Like,
right.
I love that when the novelty makes so much sense with the book.
Right. And it's very interactive. And if anyone's curious, I'll let them know. But it's all digital illustration. It was all done in Procreate.
Okay.
So in case anyone's an artist out there curious. I'm curious, is this like artists? Do we have parents with kids? Like what is...
we usually have a mix. I mean, we often get illustrators and artists tuning in, writers, but I've had whole classrooms tune in before.
Okay.
So yeah, so we kind of welcome anybody who wants to hang out and hear about books and read the books with us. But I love getting the chance to kind of share with people a little bit more about the books instead of just reading them. Get to hear a little bit from the creators, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So did the novelty aspect create a challenge for you as the illustrator on the project?
The only thing that was from, it was, if anything, we had too many ideas as far as like what costumes we would have. Some of the ones that didn't make it in the mix, we had like a gnome and a mushroom. I had a farmer girl on a tractor. I was kind of sad that didn't get in, but you can only have like 5. So that wasn't a challenge. That was easy. We were just busting of ideas.
Oh yeah.
The biggest challenge was whenever you do something like this, where there's wheels in a template, is you have to make sure all the parts are coming together. So the fact that we actually have not 1, but 2 wheels and there's an arch. The first version of this book, we were trying more vertical. And I just had to come back to them and say, like, the drawing of the wheelchair is not working. So we flipped it to horizontal, and that gave me more room. I would say the biggest challenge was just, can I make the wheelchair look like a wheelchair, and they still wanted to be able to see the anatomy of the wheelchair even with the costume. So that was the biggest challenge, was just making it all work and so that young readers could understand what they were looking at.
Yes. Yes. And that makes complete sense because you need the read of the wheelchair for the concept of the book to completely come through. And I imagine that's an extra challenge too, because you need to see the wheelchair, but you also need to see the costume that conceals the wheelchair, right? Oh, wait, we lost you a little bit on the sound.
Oh,
there
can
you
you
go.
hear me now?
Now I can hear you better.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
okay.
No, it was just a balance. And actually working with Brittany on this again was a dream because she and I basically were like two kids in a candy shop and just being like, well, what if we did this? And what if we did this? And once we got through that hurdle, it was a breeze to work on. It was a lot of fun.
I love that. That's so cool. Novelty books are so much fun. I actually started my career art directing novelty books. So
Really?
I kind of have a soft spot. Yeah, soft spot for all the novelty stuff.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I'm really excited for today. It's going to be like Tales from the Crypt, but much cuter. So.
Exactly. Oh, that's so funny. I love your throwback. I admit I loved that show when I was a kid, and I love creepy things, and I love how you can see Creep Mystery behind me even.
I tried to bring my pet spider, but it's kind of hard to.
Oh, I love it. I've got my Halloween rings.
Nice.
Anyone who has kids, you've got a jar of these somewhere in your house. I have.
Oh yeah. Or vampire teeth or something. Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes. That's very cool. Well, a couple more questions for you.
Yeah.
We're having people join us. Is this your second children's book? Do I have that right?
Oh gosh.
Or have you done more board books? And
I've done some like kids educational. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah,
but if I count that, it's 4, 5. This might be 5.
Oh, that's
cool. And then total books, it would be 6 because I did a book about motherhood. So, child related, but not a children's book.
Right. But exactly.
Yeah. And I'm working on one right now.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah. So I'll keep those details under wrap, but
well, something to look forward to.
Yeah. And it's like a full children's picture book. So it's really fun. I've done one of those before with Empowerment Press, and now this will be like another one. And I have a few things that I've written that are happily getting attention and in the works with, but it's like kind of too early to call it. So we'll see if any of those get green lighted, but that's all very exciting. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I would say I feel like your book you did with empowerment, I believe it was My Nana is a Banana.
Yes.
Do I have that right?
Yes.
That one looks so cute because the cover's so appealing with this character in this banana costume. Like, it's hilarious and fun and super cute.
Yeah. No, that one was a lot of fun, and it was probably the best first picture book I could have worked on because it was such an outlandish idea. I think that's why I decided to take it, because it was just such a bizarre
it gave
idea.
You some freedom to move.
Right. A grandma in a banana suit? Yes, I will do that.
Exactly.
This is my job.
The more ridiculous, the better.
Real quick. So your book, what number, if this at the time was 5 or 6 for me, what is the book you're reading today? Where is that? That's number what for you?
Oh God. The Halloween one. This one is an older one. Halloween came out in I think 2017. But excitingly, the Chloe ZOE series, currently there's 6 books, but the 7th book is coming out next year.
Oh, hey. Oh.
Is a St. Patrick's one, which actually is available for pre-order now.
What a coincidence that I asked. I didn't even.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's very exciting.
We did not plan this. Yeah.
No, we totally didn't plan it. But Chloe ZOE, yes, she's coming back next year. It's kind of the year of her return because there's 3 new books in the series coming. There's St. Patrick's, first day of first grade, and Christmas next year.
Ooh,
so
I'm surprised Christmas hasn't already been tapped in, you know.
I know. Pretty exciting. So yeah, but the Halloween one when it came out was the fifth. The fifth book this year.
That's awesome.
But overall, including the 3 books coming next year, that'll be, I think, 13 picture books for me, and they're all ones I've written and illustrated. So
that's awesome. You're pro. You got to teach me a few things.
Oh yeah. I'm like, I definitely. I'm always open to questions from people. I'm always happy to talk books because I love them. They're a lot of fun. And the newer Chloe ZOE ones. I'm an indie publisher now, as well as an author illustrator. Yes, so I designed them, I did production, I published them, did the whole 9 yards. So
wow,
pretty exciting.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thanks. Oh, you're so sweet. Well, thanks for asking about the books. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I feel like we should get into Halloween story time. So I'd love to give you your pick. Would you like to read your book first or second? Your pick.
I'll go second.
Second? Okay. Yes. No problem. All right.
Let the host go first.
You're so gracious. All right. Well, we'll give Chloe ZOE a go here. I'm just going to flip my camera and cozy up, relax, and we'll get some Halloween stories going.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Chloe ZOE. It's Halloween, Chloe ZOE. By me, Jane Smith.
It's weird. So people have like the book on top and just me at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Reading along.
Exactly.
Weird at all.
It's and actually this page is a little weird too. I love that I made her like coming out of this pumpkin. It's like the strangest thing, but yeah. All right. Got Chloe's always room here. It's Halloween. Halloween is an autumn tradition. And my favorite holiday, actually. Every year, my family carves pumpkins into spooky jack-o'-lanterns. My mommy makes homemade cinnamon sugar donuts and apple cider. My daddy hangs glow-in-the-dark skeletons and fake spiders in our yard. Tonight, all the kids in my neighborhood will dress up in costumes. Then they'll walk door to door saying, "Trick or treat," and all the neighbors will fill their treat bags with candy and goodies. Yum! And we got a guy in a banana costume too. Oh yeah. Mary, Margaret, George, and I are going trick-or-treating together. Before they come over, I put on my Princess Kitty costume. Blue dress, check. Crown, check. Kitty ears, check. My mommy even brushes real makeup on my cheeks. My Halloween costume is perfect. She's going as Princess Kitty. Then I wait outside for my friends to arrive. The night is dark and the jack-o'-lanterns are glowing. It's a little spooky. The fun kind of spooky. I'm happy when Mary, Margaret, George, and their families walk up the front steps. "Happy Halloween," calls out Mary Margaret. "Boo," says George. He's dressed up as a ghost. We agree to go to every house on our block so we can get as much candy as possible. But I think we should skip the old creepy house on the corner, I say. Leo told me that an evil witch lives there. There's no such thing as an evil witch, says Mary Margaret. Don't worry, Chloe ZOE. Let's go get some candy, George grins. Yes, I smile. We are ready to start trick-or-treating. We all walk up to the first house together. George rings the doorbell. Ding dong, and everyone hollers, trick or treat! A nice lady dressed as a black cat comes to the door and drops little packages of candy corn into each of our treat bags. Yay! Up and down the street, we trick or treat, stopping at every house along the way. Our treat bags fill up with lots and lots of chocolates, lollipops, and candies, all wrapped in orange, purple, and green foil. We see lots of costumes, too. A robot, a ladybug, and a superhero. But soon, there's only one house left. The old, creepy one. I freeze at the gate as Mary Margaret hurries up the path. Mary Margaret, I whisper, what about the witch? I'm sure even witches give out candy on Halloween, says George. Chloe Zoe, remember, there's no such thing as an evil witch, says Mary Margaret. Chloe's always a little nervous, but I still feel scared. My heart is thumping super fast. Mary Margaret and George run ahead to ring the doorbell. The house is shadowy. It creaks and squeaks, and then I see a witch on the porch. Look out for the witch! I scream and run back to my daddy. That house is too scary, I cry. I don't want the witch to get us. My daddy hugs me tight. There's no such thing as a witch. You and your friends are safe. Mary Margaret and George come running over. Don't be scared, Chloe Zoe, says Mary Margaret. We met Mrs. Elena, and she has an extra special Halloween treat, adds George. I look up at my daddy, and he smiles. Go on if you want to, he says. There's nothing to be afraid of. Mary Margaret takes one of my hands, and George takes the other. I feel a lot braver all of a sudden. Together, we walk up to the old house. When I get to the porch, I see that the witch is actually Mrs. Elena dressed up like a scarecrow. Not scary at all. Happy Halloween, says Mrs. Elena. What a cute princess kitty, butterfly, and ghost. Then she drops a giant candy bar into each of our treat bags. Thank you, I smile. When we get home, Mary, Margaret, George, and I sort through our candy. Mrs. Elena's giant candy bars are the best treat of all. This is the yummiest Halloween ever, cheers George. The end.
Yay!
Awesome.
Yes, the legendary house that gives out the full-size candy bars. I never had that when I was little.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
No.
Did you have any?
I've heard about it.
Did you have any scary houses in your neighborhood?
Oh my God.
That you were scared of?
Yes, if you guys, I usually start posting. I am not joking. There's this woman down the street. Her name is Irish Benedette, and she's from Ireland, and she's here in Nashville, and she's a singer of Irish and country songs. But her house gets on the news. So she starts in September, and I mean we have oh my gosh, I wonder if I can even get it from the window. I don't think I can, but that's not even it. But she's got like two of those like 12-foot skeletons already. She's got a giant gargoyle, a giant werewolf that are both animated when you walk past them.
Oh my
like
goodness.
Hundreds of little things. We have a stack of lit up skeleton heads and a stack of lit up jack-o'-lanterns that are probably each at least 10 feet tall.
Oh my goodness.
An arch. We have a kid who's from It, like with the yellow raincoat and the balloon, and Pennywise on the porch, and she's not done. There is a giant plastic animatronic spider that's like the size of
oh my goodness,
like a golf cart or something, a small car. So when that goes out, I know she's done. But we don't have the giant spider yet. But yeah, and I love it, and it's just crazy.
That's very cool.
And the best part is that she has new neighbors. And they have a few decorations up, but I love to think like, I bet they don't know what they're in for. I don't think they know what's going to happen. So they probably are just like, oh, wow. And then a week later, like, oh, wow. And they're still in for more. She's not done.
Oh my gosh.
So yes.
That's awesome though. That's
I have
very
nothing, but she does it for the block. Like her house just covers a radius of like half a mile.
yeah, she's got so much. It's like it's enough for everybody.
Right.
In the whole stretch.
The spillover, I'm kind of included by default.
Oh gosh, that's really fun though. I love it. I love seeing all the neighborhood decorations and stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah. It's like way more epic, I feel like, when we were little.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's funny. When I was a kid, we had a house that we were scared of, but it wasn't decorated. It just was like a creepy house.
Okay.
But honestly, in keeping with, the inspiration originally for the Always Like Halloween is it was an older person who lived there who actually was very nice and was not scary at all.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a relatively common, experience for people. So
right. I think so too.
So yeah. Yeah. All right. Well,
hi.
I would love for you to read us your awesome book.
I think
all right, so
the thing about this is me trying to hope. I know it sounds silly just flipping, but
We'll do it however you feel most comfortable. I've had people do their books however they make sense to them. I love it. I love all the Halloween decorations.
Thank you. Yeah, neon 80s. I'll get my pup back.
He's pretty cool.
Brought him over. Trying to decorate and be like, don't notice the Hot Wheels track in the back. And we have doing stuff. But hopefully this won't be too busy for you guys.
Oh, no,
so the wheels on the costume. Can everyone see?
Yes. Oh my God. And I love the novel.
Even the small one. Yeah. Written by Cindy June and illustrated by Lauren Lowen. Okay. Now, the wheels on the costume is like the wheels on the bus. So I'm not going to truly sing, but I guess we're going to get a little sing-songy here. Mine's a lot shorter compared to yours, but we will go through it. And I'll also make sure we have a chance to check out our ghost friends who are on every page. So
I love
that. Let me see if I can do this and read it. Okay, so here we go. The wheels on the race car go zoom, 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 zoom. The wheels on the race car go zoom, zoom, zoom on Halloween night. So I'll just zoom in on some of our little details. We have friends on every page. And there's our little ghost buddy. He's our little girl. All right, the next page. We have our Princess in the Carriage. And if you look online, this is one that's done a lot. You can even buy this now at Target, prefab.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It's really neat that they're doing that for kids. The wheels on the carriage go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the carriage go round and round, all through the town. And so, and here are our little ghost buddies. Just having a beautiful time.
I love it. I love the butterfly ghost. He's adorbs.
They always get better. All right, this is going to be the hardest one. The extraterrestrial comes to Earth, comes to Earth, comes to Earth. The extraterrestrial comes to Earth on Halloween night.
Always cute.
Our little alien ghost.
I love it. He's got little antennas. They're adorable. Oh, that's cool.
And this one is almost absolutely a recreation of one I found online. So this is one, if you Google, it'll show up. All right, now we're going to do the dozer. The treads on the dozer go up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. The treads on the dozer go up the hill with buckets of sweets. He's got his little.
That's so awesome.
And we have our. Let's go here. These are probably one of my favorite guys.
is awesome. Builder Ghost instead of Builder Bob.
Right, exactly. Or like the dozers from Fraggle Rock.
Oh,
The
yeah.
day us. Okay, so now we're underwater. Okay, we got the submarine boy. So the wheels on the costume go everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. The wheels on the costume go everywhere as we trick or treat. And so,
That's a good one.
and then
Bravo.
this is my favorite. And
Yeah.
this is our little ghosty found a jellyfish friend.
Oh,
And
that's so cute.
that's the last one, but a little fun fact. This is one I brought to the book. I just made this submarine boy when they were looking for ideas, and I just really liked him. And they liked him too, but at the end he almost got cut because he was just in blue water, and they said we're worried he's not Halloweeny enough. Like they didn't want it to be a scary book. But they were like, we do need it. We're worried it's just not Halloweeny enough. And luckily I thought like, oh, let's do Creature from the Black Lagoon. So it was a simple edit. We just made it green. And I made sure to add him over here saying hello.
Oh, I love it.
And then I added like a couple of bonefish. But yeah. So that was
great.
I know that's one of the questions you asked, like which one is your favorite? And this was mine because he kind of came from my little brainstorming session, and I just really enjoyed him.
Oh, that's cool. I love the whole swamp thing, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I immediately noticed right away the little skelly fish. I love it. Fun fact: when I was a little kid, I collected bones.
Oh,
that was
really?
Yeah.
It sounds like something my mom would do.
I would collect them from dinner, or if you were digging around and
just found something
outside. Yeah, but it's like if I had a chicken bone or whatever, I had a huge box of bones. So, weird fun fact about me for everybody.
All right.
Oh,
you
my
heard
gosh,
that, kid? No, I was kidding.
Oh, it looks so great. I love everybody on the back.
This is just the back. We just had some more fun kids. One of the costumes that didn't make it was a girl on the pirate ship. So I put that kid on the back. And there's my hot dog guy. We had a banana, but yeah, hot dog kid, still strong.
I mean, I don't know what it is about the food characters that are so funny, but they just really are. It's funny. I love it.
And rocket girls on the front. Yeah. Should I flip back, or did we need to look?
Sure, you can do another flip through if you want.
Or I didn't mean like, should I flip back to me, or people sick of looking at me?
Face. Yeah.
I'll just kind of quickly just show the pages again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They look great. I love the costumes, and I love the variety of of the choices that you guys narrowed it down to. I feel like a lot of those, I have no doubt, are fan favorites for kids. I mean, like the bulldozer, the Cinderella style coach. I mean, good.
It was hard. It was not easy to narrow it down. We also had like a girl vampire in like a purple, almost like 1950s, 60s Cadillac with like more vampire touches. That was like a fun one too. I've often told Brittany, I'm like, we need to sell them on a sequel of some sort so we can get more of these ideas.
Totally. Yeah, so you could get even more of them. That's pretty cool. Well, it looks so great. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. So if people want to find your book and find more of your artwork and all the awesome products your work is on, where can they find you? Yeah.
Okay. Well, the book, if you're interested in the book, it is again through Simon & Schuster. And so they have on their website, but you can also look for it online. I know Target.com is selling it right now, but if you look it up, you'll find several places that you can buy it. And of course, there's always Amazon, but check if your local bookstore and see if they have it or request it. But you can find it online if you need to. And then if you want to find me, you can follow me. The only social media I'm on is actually Instagram.
That's cool.
I'm under Lauren Minko Lowen. I know that's a mouthful.
Right. Oh, well, that's your maiden name. Yes.
It is, yes. Mainly so people in high school can find me. But And then I am repped by Jennifer Nelson Artist. So if you want to, you can also follow the agency and get updates on me and all of our artists. And then I'm on the Jennifer Nelson Artist website, but my personal website is just laurenlowen.com. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you can find me
Excellent.
there.
Yeah, excellent. So everybody, you know you want to go out and you want to get her adorable board book. So now you know how to do it. And of course, me, Super Jane, you can always find me at superjane.com. If you want more like story time videos and crafts and books and fun stuff, I also have a really fun newsletter called the Super Readers Club on Substack. Lots of good stuff there. And actually, there is also, believe it or not, a Super Jane YouTube channel. So, and you'll be able to watch this recording there as well. So good stuff there. And of course, too, if you guys out there enjoyed it's Halloween, Chloe, Zoe, and the Wheels on the Costume, consider leaving us a review on Goodreads or your favorite retailer site. It helps us a lot and makes it easier for people to find the books. So
only if you like it, though. Okay.
That's fair. That's fair. That's so awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, of course. We loved having you.
So fun.
And thank you to everybody for coming and listening. And let's see what else. My last thing is we're here every month. We'll be back in November. On our next Super Story Time is November 13th, a Wednesday, same time, same place. And Renee Cruella, the awesome author illustrator, she's going to join us and read her book, It's Fall, which is absolutely gorgeous. And there'll be more Chloe Zoe. So join us then.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you came today, Lauren. It was so much fun.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and thank you everyone who could join us and who continues to watch the recording after the fact. So glad everyone could check it out.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. We'll have an awesome day and happy Halloween.
Halloween.
All right. Bye.
Bye.